I said, what's on your mind? Yeah. It can be the reason you died. Let me say one more time. What's on your mind? Yeah. It can also be the reason you fly. Let me spit one more ride.
Tracy, Willie checking in your tech. I don't know what going on. So, in this video, I just want to talk about the car washing and landscaping experience and why I'm done with it. So basically, I feel so amazing right now. Y'all gotta come out to nature. Come out to nature. Just come out to nature. If you're new to this channel, I just want to welcome you to Tracy, Willie, Pure Abundance. And on this channel, I like to touch on subjects that ain't really touched upon a lot. I like to focus on conversations that's uncomfortable to have. I like to focus on the unseen, the unheard, the unspoken. So I like to take it there. So if you're interested in those things, just then subscribe to this channel. And no matter how many times I make videos, I still get nervous because I'm always in an uncomfortable position or uncomfortable situation, because that's the only place that brings growth. That's the only place that brings growth. Point blank, period. When you're uncomfortable, that's the only place that brings growth. When you're comfortable, you're not going to grow, and that's point blank, period. So welcome to this YouTube channel, and I just want to let you know that you are now tuned into a real frequency. You are now tuned into the low frequency. You are now tuned into a real vibe. So let's take it there. Sit back and relax for this one, because this one is going to be very interesting, and it's going to be very impeccable, and it can impact a lot of people in a positive way. So you can't run away from yourself, and you can't run away from your true purpose. Like, whatever you're born to do is what you must do. A lot of us have been programmed to believe that we are a certain way, to believe that we are, what we painted ourselves to be, or what people painted ourselves to be. When you were born, they gave you a name, a religion, they gave you everything, and you don't own that. So with that being given to you, you started creating this fake reality around who you believe yourself to be, and you never really got a chance to tune in or to tap into who you truly are, or what really matters to you. And all this time, you've just been distracted by all the illusions you've created around yourself. But this is nothing to be afraid of. I'm just here to let you know that there's always a better version of you. Time is on your side. Time does not exist. So the only thing that exists is right here, right now. Change is always happening. Change is a superpower. You can change right now. You can just tap into what you really want to become right now. So going back to our passion, right? It's like you can't run away from your passion. Whatever you truly want to be is what you're going to be, no matter if you like it or not. And you can chase whatever else, but you're going to always be in disharmony, and you're going to never be at one. You're going to never be in true alignment with your true purpose. You're never going to be at one in life. You might be winning in over here and over there, but you're not going to be winning in all aspects of life. You're not going to get the best experience out of this gift if you don't line this shit up with your true purpose. So I just want to say a little bit about that before I get started. And also, I'm sitting at the park right now. It's like 6 a.m. and this was the same park I came to as soon as I quit my job for the last time, December 1st, 2019. That was not the first time I quit a job, but that was the last time I quit a job. So make sure you go watch my video on how to quit your job. I speak about that. But I had quit December 1st, and the first thing I did was I went to nature. I went to Lone Mountain, and I did a hike, And then I came to this very park right here, and I did a video, and I did not upload that video. I deleted that video. It's not even on my files. I really deleted that shit. And I came to the park and I did a video just like this, like how I've been making these videos on my YouTube, like just talking to the camera. I came to the park and I made a video just talking to the camera, just uplifting people and telling people that you don't deserve to work, like you deserve to be like better, you deserve to be doing more with your life, and you deserve to just be getting the best experiences out of this planet. You're supposed to be traveling to the most beautiful places this earth has to offer. You're supposed to be growing your own food. And again, I'm not anti-meat. Like, I don't hate people who eat meat. I'm not and none of that, for real. So eat whatever you want, you feel me? But shit, just pay attention to how it makes you feel. Pay attention to how everything makes you feel, because that's important to you. It's telling you something. So I came to this park and I was just uplifting people, and that's just my true purpose. I feel like that's just me, bro. I can't run away from myself. That's just my calling. I love making people feel better. I love uplifting people and reminding people that I love reminding people of how important they are and that they have a purpose on this planet. We all must take care of our well-being. I'm not no motivational speaker. I'm not none of that. I'm not even like, inspiring is all I care about. Yeah, I care about inspiring you motherfuckers, because inspiring you guys and goddesses, because shit, I was inspired by a lot of people, and if they didn't do what they did, then I wouldn't have been inspired. So shit, y'all better soak up all this inspiration, because that's important. I think inspiration is one of the truest things that we can offer, and we can't run away from that. So let's inspire. And I know by me doing these videos, I be inspiring a lot of you, including everybody, whoever you are, everybody, whether we related or not. Oh God, everybody. So stop running away from yourself and just line up your true purpose with your environment. Like, get in true harmony with everything, and ask yourself what's important to you, and stop believing the lies that you told yourself, and stop believing the lies everybody told you. And another positive thing I want to share with you is that you are not your thoughts. I know I said it, you are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Like, everything you're thinking in your head, you are not. That's not final. Those are just like, you know how the wind blows by and breeze just keeps going? It blows by. Like, you don't ever get hit with the same breeze, you feel me? You might get hit with the same thoughts every now and again, I get it. But you're not those thoughts. You can change those thoughts. You can disintegrate those thoughts if you may. You can breathe in faith and prosperity, and you can breathe out those detoxing thoughts. And you can use your mind as a filter to filter in love only, and to filter out all the negativity that's inside of you. But you got to sit with yourself, and you got to breathe, and you got to get to know yourself. You got to take walks by yourself. You got to ask yourself questions. You got to really just kick it with you. Simple. With all that shit being said, so that was the last time I quit my job, right? And I came to the park and I started doing these videos. And I stopped doing these videos because I felt like I was being judged, you feel me? Shit. I don't give a fuck no more, because, like I said, you can't run away from yourself. You might as well just be in true alignment, because you're going to be able to leave a bigger impact like that, you feel me? And shit, so let's get it. This is what we on, all day, every day. Oh God, no days off. I'm finna be blasting y'all, but in a positive way. So car washing and landscaping, I'm finally here. So let me share a little bit about the car washing and landscaping for the new viewers. So the car washing and landscaping, right? I started doing, so remember again, I quit my job. I quit the job I was volunteering at December 1st, 2019. And then as soon as I quit, I came to nature, and I was like, man, I just want to make videos and uplift people. But in that process, I wasn't getting compensated for it. So it's like, I can't just do this, because we got to pay bills, blah, 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 blah. You know how that shit go. And I'm not an advocate for bills. I believe that we should just flip the whole script, bro. Fuck bills and fuck money. Dead ass. That shit is fake. That's demon time. I'll make a whole video about that. It's a real demon time. People, we are in illusion with something that's fake. Money is not real, and we are fantasizing over it, and we're putting it over people, and we're putting it over everything, and it's not real. It's paper. It's a paper with a number on it, and it has no value on it. If you are stranded on an island and all you have is $1 million on you, you can't get saved. If you are starving and all you have is $1 million, you can't eat on a stranded island per se. Like, no, that's not more valuable than money. That's not more valuable than gold. That's not more valuable than a real relationship. You know, like, there's a lot more things that's more valuable than paper and money. So let's get out the illusion of money. So, you know, I needed money, so I was like, I can't be doing these videos and blah 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 blah. But nigga, right now today I'm in a different mindset. So at that time I was like, I can't be doing these videos, right? So I started doing Uber Eats. I was busting the Uber Eats, ha ha ha, boom 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 boom, knocking out the Uber Eats. It wasn't going too good. I was still working for money, you feel me? And I had read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I know some of y'all read that book. If you read that book, let me know in the comments below, because that's a very good book. So I had read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it just changed my perspective on a lot of things. And I told myself I'm never going to work for money again, because the minute you work for money, you screwed, you feel me? Like, you screwed. I always say it like that because that nigga Gary Vee has said it like that. But so the book, I'm gonna put the book in a nutshell, right? It was a book. It was two friends, one named Mike and one named Robert. Robert had a poor dad and Mike had a rich dad. Robert's poor dad he had a good education. Like, he went to school and he just had a great education, right? He had his degree, he went to college, all that, boom, solidified. So, and then Mike's dad was an entrepreneur, you feel me? So this nigga, Robert, was like, he was trying to get rich, you feel me? He's like, how can I get rich? Like, Dad, how can I get rich? And then the poor dad, his dad was like, I can't teach you how to get rich. You got to go ask Mike's dad. And he was like, but why can't you teach me how to get rich? And you go to college and blah, blah, blah. You went to college, you got a degree and this and that. He's like, I just work for the government. I can't teach you how to get rich, blah, blah, blah. These are the miserable people in life. And I'm not judging y'all, but I'm really just being honest. Like, it's not that you are miserable, but it's that these things make you miserable. The decisions that you make ends up making you miserable in the long run. So you got to watch the decisions you make. So anyway, the nigga who had graduated college and got a degree, but still was working for the government, was not happy. And he was the poor nigga. He had to go to work every day, you feel me, and make money and pay taxes, and he always complaining about shit, complaining about taxes and everything. And then the rich dad, that nigga, they didn't really say much about him at the beginning, but we didn't really knew much about him besides the fact that a lot of people used to go in and out his door. And he was he was always home, he was an entrepreneur, and a lot of people used to go in and out his door. So again, I'm putting the book in a nutshell. So fast forward a little bit in the book, Robert wanted to learn how to get rich, and his poor dad was like, I can't teach you how to get rich. Go ask Mike's dad. Go ask your friend's dad. So sure enough, he went and asked Mike's dad, and then Mike's dad was like, you wanted me to teach you how to get rich? And he was like, yeah. He was like, all right, you can't work for money. And he was like, what? He's like, I'm not trying to do that type shit. He's like, all right, bet. How much you want to work for? How much money you trying to make? And he was like, all right, boom. So he started paying them 25 cents an hour. And boom, they was working and they was giving up baseball practice. Keep in mind, these niggas little. Like, they like, probably like, I don't know, like they younger though. Like probably in between nigga 7 and 12. I don't know. So they young, right? And then, so they missing baseball practice and all this type of shit to work for Mike's dad. And what Mike's dad has them doing is just in the library dusting shit off and just, you know, just doing little shit around there. So, and all this gonna make sense at the end of the video, y'all. I promise. Keep going. So he got them just cleaning up the library for 25 cents an hour or whatever. And to them, that's a lot, you know, because they kids, they can buy little candies and shit. So a week or so go by and the kids is like, damn, only 25 cents an hour? Like, we missing practice and shit. Like, what's up? We need more. And this is where greed comes in, and this is where like corporate America comes in. When you working for America, and you know what I'm saying, you got the ball rolling, you working, and you like, well, no, I need more. Like, come on, I need more, because you think more is gonna make you happy, right? This shit is crazy. So you think more is gonna make you happy, so you're like, I need more. So they wanted to confront Mike's dad about it. So they pressed the nigga. They went to him and they was like, look, man, I'm missing baseball practice. You told me you was finna teach me how to get rich. You paying me 25 cents an hour. I'm not getting rich. What's the deal? Mike's dad was like, all right, for sure. Like, what y'all want to do? Like, you want me up it up? Y'all want to get paid 50 cents an hour, or what's the deal? So eventually, in that same conversation, he was like, all right, 50 cents an hour, y'all want to go 75 cents an hour, what y'all want $1? And they looking at each other's like, damn, he going high, that sounds good. He's like, what y'all want, $5 an hour? And to them, to the average person in corporate America, that's like, what, $45 an hour, you feel me? Like, whoa, like, what, $5 an hour to a kid, you feel me? So the kids are like, this is almost too good to be true, you know? And then Mike's dad is like giving them a look like, y'all better listen to me type shit, you know? But that's just the vibe I got from the book. I ain't see the nigga looking at them. But so he just boom, right? He giving them like a certain type of vibe. So they like, nah, man, like $5 an hour, that's too good to be true. You up to something. So let me just see what happens. So they like, nah, we just nah. So he was like, they was like, we gonna work for free. We gonna work for free. So he was like, all right, bet, y'all gonna work for free? All right, bet. They started working for free, right? And in that process, they started getting frustrated, because they're like, I'm not doing this for money no more. So it's not about cleaning up the library no more, because I was just doing that for the money. You would do anything for money. You would pick up dog shit for money. You feel me? If it would pay you $45 an hour, most people, because you got to pay your bills, so you think, right? Because that's how they set it up, right? Yeah, that's why we gonna flip this whole shit. So look, right. So they started doing that, nigga, and they started getting frustrated, and then boom, that frustration brought change. That frustration brought, people think that shit is a bad thing, bro. Anger is a good thing to a certain extent. If you use that anger to channel emotions, like ask yourself when you angry, like why am I angry? Or ask yourself when you frustrated, why am I frustrated? And analyze that shit, you gonna learn about yourself. Oh God. So boom, right, nigga, an idea hit them. They in the library, and boom, an idea hit them. They see a lady who's also works in the library for Mike's dad. Like, she got these comic books, you feel me? And she's just ripping off the front pages, and she's throwing the whole book away on the side type shit. So they looked at each other's or whatever, and they went to the lady, because they into comic books, you feel me, and all their friends. So they went to the lady, and they was like, hey, can you stop throwing away those books? Can we have those books? And then she was like, what do you want to do with them? And they trash, you feel me? Here go the person who worked for somebody who, anyway, we love them. Oh God, we love them. Oh God, but it usually be the people who work for people who are not in true alignment with their true purpose, who are the most miserable and unhappiest people on the planet. And I'm not telling you that working for somebody is wrong. Working for people is great, because working for people is working with people. So it's just a matter of changing your mindset. Don't work for nobody. Work with people. Like, we are all partners. I'm not your boss. All right? I'm not your leader. You lead yourself. You boss yourself. You feel me? If I have to boss you around, you shouldn't be around me. You shouldn't have nothing to do with my business. Oh God, but nowadays they hire anybody. So look, right? So the lady, miserable as hell, what y'all gonna do with it? And then they're like, all right, they couldn't have it. So she was like, they was like, we gonna take them, and we just wanna like have some kids read them, and we gonna give them back to you. So she was like, all right, bet, just make sure you bring them back. Even though she was finna put them in the trash, you feel me? Because she's just cutting off the front pages of the cover of the magazines, of the comic books, and she's keeping the front pages, and she was throwing away the whole book. But they're like, damn, like, she throwing away the whole book. Like, nigga, that's just the front. She can have the front page. We just need the books. So again, they took the books, right? Boom, y'all with me? And what they did was, in that same library, they charged their friends $1 at the door to come through the door and read the comic books, and then leave them there, and then they had to leave them there when they leave. You feel me? Boom. What? Boom. Like, what the fuck? I was like, nah. I was like, nah, bruh. What? I was like, okay, so I got to put myself in that predicament. I got to put myself in a position, in a situation where I don't have a choice, and I gotta just stop working for money and trust the process and see what happens. You feel me? So let's go back to December 1st, 2019, right? So boom, I started doing Uber again. I had read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad probably a while before that, or in that process, but I think it was a while before that more. I'm gonna keep it real. So boom, not a while before that, but before I quit my job, I had read Rich Dad Poor Dad. It was embedded in my head. So boom, right? I quit, and then I started doing Uber, and then Uber got tiring, and then Uber, I was working for money too. I caught myself working for money and being just miserable with Uber. So I was like, I took a hike, nigga. I went on a long ass hike by myself, hella far, hella far. I'm talking the end of the hike was like, this is it. I kept going. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get lost because I don't know. I just what I felt like I needed to do. I needed things to come to me per se. So then I came back into town, right? Boom, and then that shit hit me. I came across a Gary V post, and I don't really fuck with Gary V like that today. I fuck with Gary V. Let me take that back. I fuck with Gary V, but I don't fuck with the message like that no more because I don't really believe in being like the whole businessman and the whole successful thing no more, because it's like everybody got a different definition of success, and it seems like a lot of like people who are in Gary V's industry, a lot of them just try to push business up on people, you feel me, and try to tell them they got to be some type of business person. Me, I'm trying to push wellness and your well-being upon you, because I think that's the most important thing. And I feel like a lot of millionaires and billionaires know that, but they rather push you with like something to like have you like start a business, so you can take a course to learn how to start a business, instead of teaching you how to like meditate and be good within, you feel me, so you can run your business well. Like, what's more important, your well-being or the business? Because when your well-being is taken care of, the business is taken care of automatically. You can't take care of your business. You can't take care of your business without taking care of your well-being, you feel me? Oh God. So just watch for that. But anyway, in that moment, I did come across a Gary Vee post, and it was like once you compromise for money, you're screwed. And I told myself, I was like, damn, like I just quit my job December last year, because this time it's 2020. Now it's like February, March type shit. You feel me? Approaching April now. I had quit already for like 4 or 5 months now. You feel me? So here it is now. I've been left that place for 4 or 5 months. So so boom, I was like, well, shit. What can I do? What type of service can I provide? Because I did some studying on Jim Rohn too. That nigga go study up on Jim Rohn. That nigga said you don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value you provide. Oh God, like if you working at a corporate America, you don't get paid for how much time you're there. You kind of do to a certain extent, but nigga, you can't get paid. You get paid for the value you provide. You got to up your game up so you can become a manager. You got to learn things, you feel me? So it's just like this on the planet and outside corporate America. You got to up your game up. You got to up your skill up and provide more value. So I was like, all right, what type of value can I provide for people that they'll be happy for type shit, you feel me? And I won't be working for money. I was like, I'm focused on, I'm not focused on money. I'm focused on providing a quality experience for people. How can I be a service to people? So it's crazy enough because on the song I did last year, even before I quit my job, a project called Respected and Connected, and the project is available on all music streaming platforms. I make music for anybody who don't know. So boom, right? On one of my songs on there, it was called Want It, and on that song I was supposed to have Jared on that song. Rest in peace, Jared, on God. So he never got a chance to get on the second verse, right? So I wrote a second verse to it, and on that second verse I said, we was in the third grade, cutting grass, washing cars. We was in the third grade. Funny now, making music. How does shit go? Hold on, it's coming. No one that I know. Say a prayer for my enemies and one for my folks. Yeah, I keep them separated, but I keep them both close. I do me without no issue. I don't deepen on hope. Stay out the way and stack up my cash. Made it out fast. I wasn't tripping on any of these niggas that prayed on my downfall in the past. To the money I commit. Peace on. Hands down by peace on, but the niggas see me in the brag now. Yeah, nowadays, it was just the worst thing. Nowadays, it was just on some shit, like in the song I mentioned, basically on some fucking like car washing and landscaping. I was like car washing. I was basically saying I was doing car washing and landscaping back in St. Croix. Make sure y'all go listen to that song so y'all know what I'm talking about. It's on the second verse of the song called Want It. So boom, right? In that song, I said car washing and cutting grass, because we was really doing that as kids, you feel me? Back in St. Croix, we was really cutting grass and washing cars, you feel me? And hustling since youth. But like a nigga really forgot about that as I grew up type shit, you feel me? And I didn't even think about it when the idea hit me to start being a service to people. I was like, how can I be a service to people? And the nigga ended up washing cars and doing landscaping. So that was no coincidence. So that shit was in true alignment with my true purpose. So let me keep going. So boom, right? So now we here. Tracy's doing car washing and landscaping. You know, he got this shit going. He wants to take it to the top. Bam, bam, bam. So now in the process of doing the car washing and landscaping, me being the ambitious person that I am, hell yeah, I wanted to take it to the top. Nigga, I want to be the first. You know how Stanley Steamer is all over the planet? like with a carpet company, well, I wanted to be that with the motherfucking car wash, you feel me? Like, mandatory, like, we gonna do that, bruh. I'm telling you, I ain't even had this shit on paper, and I had clientele coming in, you get what I'm saying? And this by no means bragging, I'm just trying to let y'all know how easy it is to start a business. Like, this shit is not hard. You can start a business. You wanna know what's the trick to starting a real successful business? Be genuine. Why? Because all these businesses is not genuine. So all you gotta do is be genuine, and you gonna outshine. Not even outshine, but you gonna be a successful ass business. A lot of businesses are not genuine, and that's what made Sending and Vibing, car washing, and landscaping very successful very quickly without being on paper ever. On God. So boom, right? It's just about your genuineness. You can't be doing things for money. And you can ask all the people who I did a service for. I always told them, we don't do this for money. We do this for the experience, you know? And it was more like, well, you crazy. Here's a blah, 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 blah. But that's how it worked, though, especially at the beginning when we did it for free. And we told them we don't do this for money. People was giving us donations, and that's how we was able to buy equipment to keep the business going. And then eventually we wanted to turn it into a business and put a price on it. But keep it real, I was having more fun doing it for free. And to be honest, we was making more money doing it for free. Literally, I know that sounds crazy, but literally that's how that shit go. So you can start a business if you want to do that. That shit is really easy, bro. But I don't believe in businesses. I don't believe in money. I don't believe in stock markets. None of that shit. We just got to cut all that shit out. We got to focus on our well-being, bro. Like, this shit is, it's just a lot of corruption going on. So that's where I'm at with it, and I just want to share that with y'all. I appreciate y'all being open to the experience for me, coming to your house or coming to your car and cleaning up or just anything, though. And I just want to spend the rest of my life following my true purpose. I'd rather be cleaning up the parks in nature, you know, get some trash bags and clean up the parks. I'd rather be uplifting people like how I'm doing in this very moment. I'd rather be making t-shirts, positive t-shirts with positive messages on there. I'd rather be making positive blogs that I'm gonna be putting up very shortly. Excuse me. I'd rather be writing books on just the stuff that I'm interested in. I'd rather be. I know what I know what I like to do. I know what I want. I know where I want to be, and that's in nature. You know, my life is simple. I really want this shit to be extremely simple. But what's more important than me knowing what I want is how did I get here, and that's what I really want to share with y'all. How did I get here is very important. It's a lot of sacrifice and it's a lot of mental work, from cold showers to writing down exactly how you see yourself waking up, to writing down this thing called Think and Grow Rich, to like exactly how much money you want, when you want it by, and what are you willing to give for that money in return. You know, I had like 4 pages. Like, I was asking for so fucking much, bruh. Little did I know, I did not need none of that shit, bruh. And in actuality, bruh, nigga, I'm cool with nature, eating healthy, nigga, having a little van to travel every now and again, a little cabin, you feel me, and starting my family. Like, simple, bro. I really don't need none of that shit. And definitely, obviously, uplifting our peoples every single day, you feel me, providing valuable content, you feel me, giving you an amazing experience every time you click on a video. Like, of course, like, my life, this shit gonna just be simple as fuck. Like, nigga not asking for much, bro. Like, shit gonna really be simple. On God, and of course, you know, we're gonna make that music, you know, we're gonna keep dropping that music, you know, but the music gonna really keep getting wiser and more intelligent. So as you go and listen to my music, you know, you gotta enjoy the journey, you know, as I was learning and as I was growing. So I appreciate y'all not judging me on that, as we are continuously growing. Easy though. So that's what it is though. For anybody who's watching this and I did a car wash for you, thank you. I appreciate you. You really helped out a lot. So I know I be touching on deep topics, but I say we go there though, go there more, because I know a lot of people watching this video probably already work for somebody or do something for money, you feel me? So it's kind of hard to just drop that and be like, well, you know, Tracy, what am I supposed to do? So I understand, but I really do believe that we really must make a real effort to work to that goal, because a lot of shit is just fake and corrupted, and shit is being exposed right now, and this is a perfect time for you to join the resistance and make it more louder, you know? I always felt like this about the planet. I always been speaking about like this. Anybody who know me deep down know that that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. Tracy been on some shit. I just feel now I'm motivated more than ever because it's a lot more people doing it. And that's my proof that the shift is happening. A lot more people are waking up. So I ask you to continue to uplift people, to go ahead and inspire people. Go ahead and make your YouTube channel. Go ahead and make anything. Go ahead and be great. Keep creating. You're born to create. On God. Write your own holidays. Fuck the calendar. Fuck traditions. You feel me? On God. I love y'all with all my heart. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. That wraps it up. Now you know everything on God. That's where we at with it today. So let's keep being great, and let's get it easy. I got it. Look, I said, reminiscing on my old days, how I made it out and there was no way. We was in the trenches, cutting grass, washing cars. We was in the 3rd grade. Funny now, I'm making music, rapping about it, but it was just the worst thing. Now I'm finna do something about it. Don't limit my birthplace. Oh God, oh God. I don't know what track number it is, but it's called Wanted on Respected and Connected. Again, my music is available on all music streaming platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that. Just search Tracy Willie and I'm gonna pop up. Search Tracy Willie and I'm gonna pop up. Hey, oh God, more music coming though. I appreciate y'all. Easy. So I forgot to mention this part in the video. Basically about us being like the next Stanley Steamer for car washing and landscaping. Like we wanted to be that, obviously, because that's where the ambition is at. But remember how we started? We started doing this for free. We started, and we was having more fun doing it for free. So it's like, it was never about the money. It was never about the whole being the biggest company on the planet. Even though it's so easy to accomplish that, you feel me? And if you want to accomplish that, go accomplish that. On me, and shit, you can ask me anything about car washing, and I'll teach you what I know about it. And shit, I'm so open that even my regular clients, I'm referring them to somebody who had asked me to come do some car washing with them because they got their little business. So shout out to that nigga Don. Don, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You feel me? I'm referring everybody who I did car washes for to go to Don. So a nigga ain't salty about the car washes. I ain't salty about the landscaping. You feel me? Like I'm really genuinely at one with everything that's happening on God. So so that's important. I just wanted to share that it was about the message. It was about what am I learning from this. Remember, I quit Smith's because nigga I quit where I was working. Smith's, exactly. I was working over there, nigga. I was at Kroger. I hated that shit. But so I quit there because I wasn't learning anything. I'm not learning anything when I'm cutting boxes open and I'm putting things on shelf or with anything like that. Yeah, you learning something because you can learn what's important to you in that process, but you not elevating in life because you working for money, and that's the end goal. Like no matter what you do for money, you're not gonna be happy because you're not becoming a better person within. I can pay you $1 million an hour, but if you have to pick up my shit after I get done sitting on the toilet, all over the toilet and making a mess, you're gonna be feeling like a less of a person, and you're not gonna go home feeling good about yourself. So you can be making $1 million every 10 minutes, but if you have to clean up my shit, you're going to feel like a less of a person. So what's more important to you, your well-being or the money you're making? And some people will really choose the money over their well-being and really go pick up that shit for that money. Real shit. Bro, I know some people who would really do that. I'm serious. So, again, when I started doing the car washing and landscaping, bruh, I started learning so much, so quickly, that I've learned more in the 6 months or so I was doing the car washing and landscaping than I've learned since I started working for corporate America. And I worked for corporate America for about 5 or 6 years. And I learned more in the car washing and landscaping in a couple months than I did in 5 to 6 years working for corporate America. What did I learn? Nigga, I learned not to do anything for money. I learned my true purpose. I got here mentally. I learned how to elevate my life. I learned how to inspire people. I learned what really matters to me. I learned how to be at one at all times. I'm winning. Oh God, this is where it's at. Oh God. So that was the point. I really needed to express that to y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm just running around, you know. That's the whole primary point of this whole video. I'm done with the car washing and landscaping, and I'm in true alignment with my true purpose. And I want you to know that what's in true alignment for you might not be what you're doing right now. So I want you to know that you're not quitting, you're not giving up. So don't worry about what the critics are gonna say. Don't worry about what people gotta say. Like, focus on how you must feel on the inside to keep going and you becoming a better you. Because I could easily be like, damn, like what is people gonna think about this car washing and landscaping and about me not doing it no more? Like, damn, I already had it going. Damn, what about everybody I was already doing their yards? Like, nigga, you think I give a fuck, bro? I'm a sincere, genuine person, bro. Like, everybody who I showed up for, they know what type of time I'm on. So all this shit they seeing right now is all making sense to them. It's not like, well, damn, Tracy. Like, no, like they like even Shay Ron. Shout out to Shay Ron, like a great person we met. Like, she like, Tracy, like, she just said some great things about us because she just feel the energy, and everybody else does. And when I went to everybody's door, I was always telling them about the placebo effect and hypochondria, and how we believe in mind power, and how we started this shit in the midst of the coronavirus, because nigga, we know the coronavirus is not real, and we just, we believe in that. Whatever you tell yourself is what you be. That's I'll go in about that on other videos, but yeah, man, that's the point of it though. It's not about it's not about you finding your passion or finding your true purpose. It's about you revealing that, you discovering that from within yourself. You stop chasing stuff, stop chasing this money, stop chasing this fake world, and start coming within and becoming a better you every single day. On God, I love y'all, and that was the message. Easy.